Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, we have been revising about the first 3 units of social studies, part of formative assessment 1, children. So let me quickly recapitulate all the 3 units with few important questions. So like what is the study of maps called as, children? The study of maps called as? It's called as cartography. It is called as cartography. Cartography means the study of maps. And who introduced the map projection, children? Map projection. It is Gregundus Mercator. The Gregundus Mercator, he is a Dutch cartographer. He is the father of Dutch cartography. He introduced the map projection. That means the map which can be drawn flatly without changing the shapes and directions is called as the map projection. And America was discovered by whom? America is discovered by Columbus. So Columbus had waged a expedition towards the western side, and finally they had discovered a big continent called as America. And you know, the color which is used to show the water bodies in a map, which color do we use? It is blue color. Blue color is used to show the water bodies. And you know, children, the Europeans have discovered Ptolemy's books in the year 1480. Ptolemy's books were rediscovered, and they started drawing maps more accurately with the help of those books, and those books were rediscovered in the year 1480, children. So do not forget that these Ptolemy's books were rediscovered in the year 1480. And the person who proved that Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world is George Everest, because it is George Everest who measured. For that reason it is named as Mount Everest. And Babylonians and Sumerians are nothing but the present day Iraqis are called as. The present Iraq is there. They are called as they were called as Babylonians and Sumerians. So, and apart from that, we also have seen that Asia, Europe and Africa are divided in the ancient map with the help of a sea. These 3 are divided by a sea called as Mediterranean Sea, because it is the middle of the earth they imagined, so they named it as a Mediterranean Sea. And you also have learnt about the world map which has been prepared by a Arab map maker called as Al-Idris. Al-Idris in the year 1154 AD, he prepared a map but completely in reverse. That means generally towards the top side the northern direction will be there, and towards the bottom south direction will be there in a map. But whereas Al-Idris map will be in reverse. Towards the top there will be south, and towards the bottom it will be north. So that kind of reverse map has been prepared by Al-Idris. And what is the birthplace of Jesus Christ, children? Where did the Jesus Christ born? It is Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the birthplace of Jesus Christ. And you know, the first Surveyor General of India. Who is the first Surveyor General of India? It's James Rennell. James Rennell is considered as a first Surveyor General of India who conducted survey in India. And a collection of maps is called as Atlas. A collection of maps is called as Atlas. And at present, world maps are followed by this method only, that is a Mercator projection. And counter lines means the lines which join with the same height from the mean sea level are considered as a counter lines. And you know, there are many other things which need to be learned. What is the principal source of energy on the earth, children? Sun. Sun is the principal source, and through how do we get energy? In the form of light and in the form of heat. So sun is the principal source of energy. The energy constantly emitted by the sun is known as a radiation. Any body which emits out energy constantly is called as radiation. So the solar radiation received on the surface of the earth is called as insolation. Insolation means incoming solar radiation is called as insolation. And you know it very well, about 1/3 of the solar energy is actually reflected back by the earth's atmosphere only, while the sun's rays fall about 90 degrees at the equator. At the equator it falls about 90 degrees, but as the latitude increases, it keeps on bending. So at poles it will be very little energy it receives. For that reason it is very cool, but whereas at the equator it will be very hot. And dash is considered as a good conductor of heat. which body gets heated up very fastly and gets cooled down very fastly? It's the land. Land gets heated up. Land is a very good conductor of heat. And you know what is the place which has recorded the highest temperature on the earth? It is Azizia in Libya, recorded the highest temperature, and the lowest temperature is recorded at Vostok Station in Antarctica. Please remember, children, highest temperature is recorded at Azizia, whereas the lowest temperature is recorded at Vostok Station in Antarctica. And you know it very well, when the water reaches a temperature of around 100 degrees Celsius, then automatically it keeps on boiling. And when the water reaches to the 0 degrees Celsius, the water turns into ice. So water turns into ice at 0 degrees, and water keeps on boiling by the time it reaches 100 degrees Celsius. And as you travel up, as you travel high, the temperature decreases. At a rate of per every 1000 meters height, okay, 6 degrees Celsius of temperature decreases. This is called as a normal lapse rate. So about some more important things of second and third unit, we will see in the next class, children. Thank you.